Alright, what's going on, guys? Z-Man813, and we're going to do something a little different. So, today, well, I can't see my plot. Hold on a sec. So, DocM77 just uploaded a video recently that said he is hosting or co-hosting a server. There we go. There's my plot. For builds, and there's going to be like a little competition thing, and I figured, why the heck not? And while I'm at it, may as well make a video that probably no one's ever going to see. So, whoops, can't break those. Might be, buddy, on the next plot over. So I got myself a little plot. It's very small. So I was thinking, why are my clouds on? There we go. Okay. I was thinking I can take a little idea that I made from my single player world. I'm going to build like a kind of lighthouse thing, and I figured I may as well record it. So I'm going to go ahead and start by... Frick! Give me that plot back. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start by replacing this whole bottom floor. Woo! Somebody beside me has speed. Oh, jeez. What? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start by replacing this whole bottom layer with sand. Alright. I'll do that, and I'll be... Whoops. And I'll be back. Alright, so I got the lower level of this, or the first layer of this plot cleared out, and I learned something interesting. Apparently this server has a lot of caves under like the first layer of dirt, which is super weird. I think. I mean, the only flat worlds I've ever been in have had, you know, maybe 5 layers before bedrock or something like that. But, obviously that's not the case in this world, because I see people going down, like 70 blocks in their build. Just like, well, I don't see where it is now, but there was a guy who has like a big rectangle carved out of his plot. But, anyway, so I got it all cleared out, and I'm going to go ahead and, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with these caves. Maybe I'll put a layer of dirt underneath and just patch it up. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself some sand and some dirt and do this. Whoops, wrong button. What do I have? What effect do I have? It's just some particles. Oh well. Alrighty, and then on this side, dunk, dunk, dunk. Bink, bink. Alrighty. Time to place a lot of sand. I'm just gonna... Well, okay, so the idea is I'm gonna make a little mound out of sand, and then I'm going to build a little... It's not exactly a lighthouse. I would call it more of a watchtower. And it's a bit dilapidated looking, so it's an interesting style that I've just started doing stuff in, and I really like it because you can use all kinds of materials to break up the like the layers of the outside. So you see how this one has a bunch of walls. Hey buddy, nice Elmo. You see how it's got a whole bunch of like flat spaces, and it just breaks that up a little bit, and wow, this actually looks really good. Anyway, so it breaks up the breaks up the look. I mean, if you've ever watched B-dubs, he likes to do some really, really busy like walls and stuff. So that's what I've kind of started getting into. I like I like that style, and I've only just started messing with it, and this was one of my favorites so far. So I'll get myself a mound of sand that I like, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I got myself a sand mound going here, and woohoo, there goes the speed again. So I'm actually noticing this. I asked someone if anyone knows where the server is based, and they said Paris. I was like, dang, dude, I'm like on the east coast of the U.S. and I'm getting a speedy, nice connection. So this must be like, anyway, it's a very nice server. I think Iskal might be one of the ones who hosts this. It's on iskal85.com is part of the IP. So I think that might be. Oh, hey there. Hey there, buddy. I complimented this guy on his build, and he was like, "Hey, thanks." And I'm like, now I feel obligated to actually do something, good. So I got myself a sand mound here, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put some stone down here, just to kind of like, cause you don't want a build to just be on sand, that's biblical, wise man and sand and stuff like that kind of go splat at the end of that little children's song, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna add some stone in here, and then we can get started on the actual building. Maybe pop one there. This is a little different than it is in my single player, but I think that the general idea will be here, and I think it might make it a little bit better here with the smooth stone. So I might pop some rocks down in like this area, like, whoops, that's sand, I can't do that, like that, and maybe like here, and over here. I don't want the whole thing to come down if I, like I'm not gonna put one here, because I've got like 3, I mean I could, I'm just lazy, like here, I'll do it. I'll put 2 there. Actually, I should probably break this up a little bit, like that. By the way, apologies if this video is like, it's just a little slow. I've never really made a video quite like this before. I've never made a Minecraft building video, and I don't do creative a whole lot. I'm a single player, survival kind of guy. So if I could build this whole thing in survival mode, I'd totally do it. Just that's the way I build. I'm not a huge fan of flying, but I do think that it makes things a little bit easier. I know some people, will absolutely swear by the whole flying thing. I know one of my friends is like, "Oh, we should do a survival sometime," and then like 2 days in, he's like, "Oh, I really miss flying. Like, oh, I wish I had such and such. I wish I had such and such." I'm like, "So go find it." But he's like, "Oh, but I don't like to die," and then he hates creepers blowing up his plot. So there are distinct advantages to doing this creative mode, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I might do this a little bit more often with my single player. I used to do single player videos more often, but I only had like 15 views per video, so my YouTube channel is not very big or developed at all, really. Alright, so to get a dilapidated look, first of all, whoa, hello. Wow, so glad I made an advancement, guys. Look at that. Alright, so to get a dilapidated feel, first of all, you gotta do some little cobblestones here and there to make it look more man-made and also kind of run down. So, you know, if I'd thought about it, I could have put like a little moat here. Maybe I could claim the land right around this. I know I can't on this direction because this guy, I think, has claimed this. Yeah. How about right here, though? Haha. So I could do maybe... Where's my... I could maybe claim another small section, like, from... like, here. Wait, what? Oh, there's a claim there? Hold on. So if I claim here and go to hold on. Or use your what to shovel at a corner to resize it. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Let's do Bink. Bink. Aha! And I can't go any further on this side, I don't think. But okay, I can maybe work with that. Maybe even a little bit further. Maybe I can bring it out this direction a little more. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And maybe in a bit I'll replace this with some water maybe, and we'll see how that goes. But anyway, so then I've got to get some stairs and maybe some walls. Oh, those are in decoration, aren't they? See, I don't even know where anything is. This is just so. Ooh. Yes, I'm going to use a lot of mossy in this build, probably more than I would in my single player. Because if I'm going to have water around it, then... Whoa! Oh, that's a good way to get around, Elytra. I hadn't thought about that. If it's going to have water around it, then, you know, water... have you ever been to the beach and you look at a pier, like on the big bracers on the bottom of the pier, the pylons, and seen, like... green mossy stuff and like and barnacles and all that stuff. So maybe I can replace some of these with like maybe mossy cobble. So where's mossy cobble? I suppose I could search for it. There you are. Sweet. So if I replace like that, if the water's gonna be on this side, maybe put some here. And here, if it's going to be on this side a little bit as well. Alright. Now, let's see if I have enough room for the top of this. I need to have at least a 5x5. So if I make it kind of like, whoops, hello. I'll do it in dirt for right now. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. So the base is going to look something like this. So that means I'll probably do this. And I'll do this. Ooh, I kind of like that. Maybe I'll replace a couple more of these, like one sand blocks with stone instead. Maybe replace a little bit more with stone. So the reason I didn't use some of this, I really love these, but I really wish the the stone bricks were something similar to this color, or if this color were closer to that, or you know what I mean? Because they're just so different. They contrast. Like the greens don't quite match up, and I don't really know why the game developers have done that. But you know, I don't make the game, and I just play the game. I don't really care. I just build with these, and I like them personally. They work well together. I think this one works better with like a stone build, kind of like this, what I'm getting ready to do. But we'll see. Ooh, somebody made a beacon. Alright, so I'm gonna go boink, boink, doink, boink, boink. Put some cobblestone down. I don't think... Hold on. Maybe... I need to get some actual stone bricks up in the joint. Maybe put those away for a while. And I'll probably have a path that goes down right here. It levels out kind of nicely, so maybe I'll level this out a little bit and just have a windy path with maybe some path blocks, maybe some half slabs, maybe not. I might not make it functional. Maybe I'll just make it you know, steeper. I mean, we're in creative mode. It's for the looks, right? I mean, hello. I don't know what this is, but it looks like a giant tree of the Sears Tower or something. Not Sears Tower, but like, I don't know. It's a really cool build though. Like, oh, he's up here. Hey, buddy, what you doing? What you doing up here? Oh my, oh my, he's making a dang garden up here. All right, I'm getting out before he sees me. I don't want to have to, you know. Ooh, that looks kind of good from up here. Hey. All right, back to my build. What was I doing? Oh yeah, stone bricks. Okay. Where are you, stone bricks? Ooh, and cracked stone bricks. Yes. I'll put this away for right now. Why can't I find you? Whoops. Alright, this is going to be probably the hardest and most tedious part right here. Is making the actual tower part, because you just go up and alternate blocks, and occasionally I'll put some sticks in to like make a hole. So if you wanna make a hole in a dilapidated looking build, you do this number, and then you do this, and then if you're, let's just, you know, for sake of argument here, you do that kind of thing. And then maybe like a half slab right here. It's not in decoration. Let's do a stone brick half slab. Half slab right there. And actually, no, that could be a full block, I suppose. Full block. And then you take some fence posts. Let's see. Let's do jungle. I think that's what I'm going to end up making my roof. So we'll make it match. And just do something like this. Kind of like a little brace to hold it up a little bit. And I just noticed this is a bit of a flat side too. Maybe I could break this up a little bit. Put some cobblestone down. Anyway, so I'm gonna get building on this. I'll go up you know, maybe halfway or something, and I'll bring you guys back and I'll show you what I've done. So, we'll be back in a second. Someone keeps spawning withers. This is probably the 7th or so. I want to go find him. What is going on? I don't know if there's a way to tell where it spawned, though. Oh well. Oh man, that's a really nice spot for that. I just wish I could... I wish I could connect it with some body of water besides those guys. But I think that Yeah. This is where the ocean is. The ocean? River. River? River? Ocean? Oh, some people are building out here. Oh, dude, we've got like a freaking fleet out here. Oh, that's cute. We've got a fleet. A fleet. We've got a fleet. Oh, there's a lighthouse. Kinda. It looks like Hilton Head. Have you ever seen the Hilton Head lighthouse? Anyway. So I just wanted to bring you guys back for a bunch of withers spawning. I don't know where that is, and I'm kind of scared. But I don't think... Ah! Stop it! I doubt it, you know, has the power to roam around in here, but we'll see. There's a very nice helicopter here. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, welcome back. So, as you can hear, behind me, I've done a little something. Yes, I've been messing with, whoops. Ah, okay, well, that helps, I suppose. I've been messing with some water and trying to decide how best to do this. And I think I've got something that I like here. So by doing something like, whoops, wrong side. By doing something like this, and then making a long line of like a block, and then you put water there, source blocks on each of these blocks, and then take these blocks away, it creates something that looks and resembles something like a wave. So, I mean, it's not perfect, but I think that's probably the best I'm going to get in Minecraft, with short of, you know, building it out of glass or ice or something, I suppose. So, I didn't actually get much done on this. However, you can kind of get the idea of it. And I'm going to keep one block of this constant all the way up, so that I can actually have like ladders going up through it, or else there's no way to get up. And I want it to be kind of functional, so I guess I'll do a little bit on camera, but I won't be talking much. So you just kind of mess with it. You mess with the textures and see what you like. Break it up a little bit. So like here and there, like this is a little too. And I try to avoid the cobblestone look. I'm really not a huge fan of the you know, the cobblestone everywhere. I don't see any around here. But like if you take this this house for example, like personally, I would take something like this and do like 3 stairs here in the corner all the way up, and maybe put one right here on the top. I mean, this is a really cool looking house and everything, but oh, he's even got an enchantment table. Look at him go. Oh wow, he like freaking moved in here. But you know, at the same time, to each his own. I mean, I can't, you know, I have my own style. I realize that. I have a different style than my brother does, which is kind of interesting, actually. But you know, we both watch B-dubs. We both enjoy his builds. And occasionally I'll build something that he's like, ooh. But it doesn't happen all that often. Whoops. I think I'll make maybe this bottom layer cobblestone, just to kind of say, yeah, this was built here. Maybe here. And maybe that. Ooh. I like that look. Maybe there. And right there, and there, and there we go. Yes. Yeah. There we go. Can't have man-made stuff on the actual sand. All right. Okay. Stop getting distracted. Come on. And I'm trying to decide where I'm going to want windows. So like maybe I'll have a window like right up here above the walkway. I might even have some floors in here. I haven't decided yet. I might just do like one halfway up and then one at the very top. Guys complaining about the parkour. But I just I don't know yet. So I'll mess with it. I still got to get the general shape of it, or else it's not gonna work at all. Maybe do a couple something like this. Yeah, that looks nice. And is this on the same level? Yes. Okay. So maybe we'll put a floor right here. Half slab, bottom half slab of this. Maybe actually the top of this one. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do smooth stone there, and so a lot of times you'll have to take a huge step back and look at the whole big picture and see which blocks you've used where. So like ordinarily I'd say that this is too many smooth stone bricks in a row. So I would break it up with maybe let's see, one there, a mossy one there. And I like to connect my mossy cobbles and stone bricks as much as possible, because obviously plants don't grow in random places. They they climb, they grow in places that have moisture. So it doesn't make sense for something that's way up here to not have any moisture around it. So like this one, if you're just looking at this wall right here, I don't have anything up until here. So I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna have to let's see, moisture. Let's see, we'll put one here, and maybe a mossy cobble here and here, and then we'll do another mossy there and there, and then I'll probably put like one right here, and that's kind of the way I do it. So you have to make sure your moss kind of has a way up. Not, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I didn't put anything right here for these to go up, but this is a very and actually that's a bit of a high contrast for these. Then I'm using so I suppose I should say, whoa, that's a lot of people, more than before. I suppose I should say I'm using the Faithful 32 texture pack, which obviously isn't for 1.12, but don't tell. I mean, if I'm ever going to be crafting something, I know that there's a button somewhere around, here in the survival menu, and you just push the button and leave that up all the time. Anyway, but the button doesn't show up. That's the interesting thing. So I might download B-Dubs' texture pack, because I know that he softens this to be a little bit more like what's in my hand right here. But I think we'll leave it for now. It looks okay. And it does add a little bit of color, flavor, a little bit. So we'll just keep cruising here. Put some stair. Whoops. Well, when you're building something like this, misclicks do not exist. I mean, they do if you're putting something in here, I suppose. But you can't really mess this up because it's already messed up. So that's kind of the cool thing I like about these builds. And eventually I'm probably going to go to just this middle 3x3. Like I'll make a floor and then have it go in and have this block become this block. You know what I mean? Ooh, actually I don't know if that'll work. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'll have this block become this block, so that we can go straight up the middle there for the end. And I'll try to center it because on my single player, I realized that my top 3x3 is like right here, and I was sitting there pondering it one day, and I was like, that doesn't make sense. Why would they build, back when this was actually a real tower, why would they build it so that it was offset? That doesn't make sense, and perfectly offset too, But that's just some things that I have running through my head right now. And that's what I do whenever I build something dilapidated like this. Okay, stop talking. Stop talking. Start building. But I like talking. That's what I do. Boop. Nope. And then we're gonna go like. Actually, for this one, we could use a stone brick stair here. And yeah. Here. Nope. We'll cheat it a little bit. Like that. There we go. So from the outside, it still looks kind of dilapidated. Woo! Somebody's got jump. Look at that. I can jump 2 blocks. Boing. 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 Whose is this, by the way? Who's got the beacon? Oh, I suppose I could look in the sky, huh? I don't see it. Is that it? My render distance is... Ah! Are you the one? No, you're the one, I bet. Oh, someone's building the Eiffel Tower. Very cool. Yep, this looks like it. Okay. Well, get back to your build. It's so cute over there. Hey, buddy. Carry on with your hay bale house. This actually looks like a barn. It's kind of cool. Don't let him see me. Don't let him see me. I don't want to have him see me looking at him. Okay. Man, everything is so big. I'm going to have to go like at least this tall. You know what? I'm debating on whether or not I want to take you to my single player to show you what I'm going for. All right, I did it. I'm sorry. I'm in my single player world, okay? Because I couldn't help myself. I couldn't handle, and I needed to get a look at it again anyway. All right, whee! So, as you can see, I hadn't done anything with the water because I'm in the desert. All right. So, and with this, I'm not as comfortable with my beginning product as I had liked because I was running on just cobblestone. I threw this together one night because I was feeling inspired, I guess you could say. So, it's not messy at all. I mean, the style of it is messy, I suppose. It's got a very nice stair. Actually, I really like the look of that. I'll have to remember that one. But as you can see, if you line up the middle, yoink, it's right here. So it just goes all the way up, which obviously is a engineering flaw. It wouldn't have been these 3 blocks. It would have been centered all the way up right here. But anyway, let's take a look at it a little bit. Maybe I can. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of cobblestone. So let's take a little elevator here. Right. So yikes. I learned a lot from this build actually, and this build was actually inspired by this right here. It's a little bit hard to see. Maybe I can. Whoop, wrong way. There you go. But I wanted a fortress for this little village that I built, complete with villagers, I might add, which you can't see right now. But I tried to make little like cannon holes, and you can see little support beams and everything. And I accidentally made this phone going off. Hello. I accidentally made this roof too small. So yikes, that field of view is gonna kill me. Um, I wanted to make something with that roof that actually fit that roof. So what I did was I built this thing, and I was very proud of myself because I built this one on my own. This one, a friend, Arcus, and I threw together for a build on a different server actually, and it wasn't bad, and I liked it, so I still had it in my creative world, and I copied it here. Not like physically copied it, I just like recreated it, I should say. That's a better word. And then here, I took something kind of like that and recreated it. So I'm actually going to take a picture of this because mine is going to look quite similar. Maybe with a few more mossy things there, maybe, I don't know. But that's the general idea. That's what I'm going for. So I'll be back in a jiffy. And the jiffy's back. The jiffy. Okay, so man, I've got a long way to go. I just realized that, and as you can see, I already have a better start than that one because all of this, you know, I didn't have any holes in the first, I don't know, like 30 blocks or something. So I'm well on my way, and I just need to put a little bit of time into it, and obviously I'm not gonna put a ton of time. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I actually don't get any money from YouTube really. I mean, I monetize a few videos, but I don't get enough views to do anything. I think my income has been like 2 cents or something, maybe, which I suppose is good for someone who only has, you know, like 20 subscribers or something like that, if that. And you know, most of them are my family members and a couple of my friends, but I enjoy making these videos. I've never made anything like I said earlier. I've never made anything quite like this before, video-wise. So I will attempt to make this as exciting as possible. But unfortunately, that means that I can't talk for hours on end, and I don't think you guys want to hear me talk for hours on end. So maybe I'll do like a speedy through, like just have you guys watch me. But for now, I'll take a quick cut. I'm going to take a break, go get some water and stuff because I've been talking for a while. I may even call the episode here. I'm not sure. Call it an episode, make a couple of videos out of this. I don't know. I think I might do that. So, you know what? We got a good start going here. We got a plot. We've got a goal in mind. We've got something to work towards. I've got some sweet looking breaker waves things, and I even have, you know how the what do you call it? The surf. You know how when you're looking under the water with like goggles on, you see these. What are they? They're not like. They're almost like waves under the water in the sand. They're like little ripples in the sand. I tried to make one here. It didn't quite work out, but I guess it kind of worked here. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, please. I don't know who all watches my videos or how long. I suppose I could look in the little analysis stuff. But here's my build. I've got a long way to go. And see you guys in the next episode.